We're here on Madison HD Sportsnet, presented by the JMU Alumni Association, and I'm joined by head women's tennis coach James Bryce. Coach, heading that end of the season stretch, first let's talk a little bit about last week on the road at Radford. Came back to win it 4-3. What did you really see in that match?
It was a very tough day. The wind was at least 20 miles an hour, a few 30-mile-an-hour gusts, so it was almost like playing in a hurricane. But we decided to play. We figured we made the drive. The conditions technically under the rules were playable, so we went and played. Didn't go off to a great start in doubles. Kind of put ourselves in a hole early in some matches, but we kind of clawed our way back to give ourselves a chance. But I knew that even if we didn't at the doubles point, I still felt like in the single stretch we could take care of business, which we did. Felt very confident with 4, 5, and 6 going in, and then knowing that we could pick up, one of them at 1, 2, and 3. And Taylor's played the number one girl, I think, every year for the past 3 or 4 years, so we knew what to expect out of that. The other girl, again, when you play in the wind, a little bit more of an equalizing factor for maybe the other team. But they competed hard, but I think overall we just did the right things at the right time to give ourselves the win.
Well, this week we head into the final stretch of the regular season, and you wrap it all up at home. Start with Richmond today, and then end up with CAA play on Saturday against Charleston, and then Sunday Senior Day. Talk a little bit about this week and what the Dukes are going to need to do.
Well, we got to take care of our bodies. We got to make sure we're eating well, hydrating well, stretching a lot. It's probably the busiest week we've had throughout the season. But that's good because potentially we could be playing 3 matches next week at CAAs if we have the tournament that we want. But Richmond are a good team. We know what to expect. They've kind of played a lot of the same teams we have and had very similar scores as well. So we know we're going to be in for a battle today. The girls know a lot of their girls from previous years playing them. And they've got a good coaching staff too. Heading into the weekend, last CAA regular season match, Charleston. Feel like if we can get that one, then it kind of puts us more in that maybe 2 to 4 seed range probably for conference, which would be great. Moving into that side of things, and then Senior Day, get to celebrate Taylor and Sarah, and with Morgan State coming in, they're a good team as well. Played a lot of same schools we've played. So we know this week's going to be challenging, but I feel like, as we talked about last week, we're trying to peak at the right time, and I feel like we're on that upward. So by the end of this week, we're peaking going into the conference tournament.
Well, Coach, we look forward to seeing what you can do during this final week of the regular season. You'll have 3 opportunities to catch the Dukes at Hillside Courts this week, starting today with Richmond at 3 o'clock. Good luck.
Thank you.